Good morning, America. Wild weather weekend. The Northeast hammered by nearly 2 feet of snow, making driving treacherous. Fallen trees and power lines blocking roads, while in the West, Northern California soaked with more than 17 inches of rain, causing life-threatening flooding. Our weather team tracking it all.
Breaking overnight, new Trump nominees. The president-elect announcing more picks to fill his cabinet and other high-profile positions to round out his administration.
Bible-based lessons.
8-7, the motion passes.
The Texas School Board approving the optional curriculum for public schools, testing the boundaries of the separation between church and state. Does it violate the First Amendment?
Blue Sky takes off. The social media platform gaining members by the millions.
Do you guys know that there's this new thing called Blue Sky?
And attracting celebrities. GMA talking to the company's CEO about the app's sudden surge in popularity as an X alternative.
Ready to roll.
200 miles an hour.
The biggest race in the world takes over the iconic Vegas Strip. The Formula One Grand Prix. Who won pole position overnight? And can Max Verstappen make history on the track?
Thanksgiving countdown, GMA talking turkey. The meal deals to know about and the early Black Friday deals happening right now. Plus, the preps and plays for what's billed as the oldest Thanksgiving parade in the nation.
Live from ABC News in New York, this is Good Morning America.
Good morning, America. So great to have you with us. We made it to Saturday.
We made it.
Weekend. Yep. Big holiday weekend. A lot of travel.
People
Talking turkey. Getting ready
Back
for the
your patience.
Exactly. Yeah, we got all that coming up. A lot to cover this morning, including President-elect Donald Trump close to filling out his cabinet. We'll have more on the billionaire he's chosen to be Treasury Secretary, plus the other high-profile selections overnight.
Yes, we're keeping track of those. And as millions of Americans gather with friends and family for Thanksgiving, some bad news you don't want to hear. Whooping cough cases are on the rise across the country. So what you need to know and the latest on the flu, COVID, and RSV cases are up in some states.
But we do begin here now with that intense weather hitting both coasts this weekend. Snowfall totals over 20 inches in some areas, plus significant flooding, and more is on the way. So let's get the latest now from ABC's Melissa Adon in Santa Rosa, California right now. Melissa, good morning to you.
Good morning, Gio. Well, we can see the impact of days worth of rain. You can just hear the rushing water. This is from a creek that runs through downtown Santa Rosa. Now, fire officials tell us this is about 6 feet deep, and it is just one example out here in Northern California of the flooding we're seeing and, of course, of this severe weather we're watching coast to coast.
This morning, Northern California hammered with more than 17 inches of rain since Tuesday. Firefighters going door to door checking on residents in flood-prone areas. Water rescues underway. The Sonoma County Fire District rescuing 2 people trapped inside this Jeep in the high flood waters.
And just like this right here, they're going to come across hazards like this and can't get over to the other side or have to reroute to go fix those power lines and delay.
And in an instant, you could have an emergency rescue.
You could.
The Bay Area experiencing flash flooding. San Francisco's airport seeing major flight delays and cancellations ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday. In the Northeast, the massive cleanup underway after the first snowfall of the season slammed the region. In Pennsylvania, power lines down, trees shutting down roads and causing massive backups. Trucks stuck in the snow after authorities shut off a 50-mile stretch of Interstate 84 from outside Scranton to the New York border for some time. In northern New York, crews went from battling wildfires to snow in just days.
Oh, I wasn't prepared for this at all.
In northwest New Jersey, snow-covered roads and sporadic power outages in Warren County. The wintry conditions stretching down to Tennessee, where the state opened warming centers for those who need shelter.
Now back out here in the West, well, we're finally going to get a break from this relentless rain. The city officials here in Santa Rosa tell us that, look, it actually has helped them prepare these latest rounds of rain, checking out how the rivers are handling it, prepare for the worst to come during our wet winter months.
Something to watch. Melissa Adon, thank you so much. Let's get the forecast now from Somara Theodore. And Samara, it's going to be a messy and stormy week ahead for the holiday.
Yeah, so I want to start with the East Coast. Here's the storm system that brought that first snowfall of the season. Not as strong today. We do have some leftover alerts down in the Appalachian Mountains, winter storm warnings and blizzard warnings for parts of West Virginia. Meanwhile, out west, we're monitoring these two storm systems getting ready to slam the coastline there. The atmospheric river not quite as strong. So like Melissa mentioned, a little bit of a reprieve from the rainfall, but a lot of those rivers are still swollen. So places like Santa Rosa, flooding still an issue. And in the next 5 days, we're anticipating some snowfall from this atmospheric river. In fact, some parts of the Sierra could see 3 to 5 feet of snow. That's a look at the forecast. Janae, back to you.
Oh, that was not inches. She said 3 to 5 feet. All right, Somara, thank you. And this as millions of Americans are getting ready to drive and fly in the next few days, are keeping a close eye on that forecast. Record travel volume is expected. ABC's Morgan Norwood is here. Morgan, we said it at the top of the show. Pack your patience because a lot of people out there.
That's exactly right. From the roads to the skies, we are looking at a wild holiday travel season. As Somara just pointed out, severe weather on both coasts threatening to upend it all. Airports, they are bracing for the crush. The TSA says they'll screen 18.3 million people starting on Tuesday. That's the projected get out day, and 50,000 flights will take off. The agency is also urging travelers to brush up on the rules before they go. So your foods like gravy, cranberry sauce, wine, jams, all of that must be checked if it's more than 3.4 ounces. You know, our airlines are locked in too. United says this is going to be their busiest travel season ever. 6 million passengers. American is looking at 8.3. And to beat the congestion and delays, experts say you should consider flying out early morning. And if you are driving to Thanksgiving dinner, listen up, you will not be alone either. AAA is expecting some 80 million Americans will hit the road, and it may not cost you as much to fill up. Good news there, the national average for a gallon of gas, $3.05, and that's down from $3.26, Gio.
Some good news there, but a lot of people on the road. All right, Morgan, thank you so much. And the coming holiday isn't slowing down the Trump transition. The president-elect filling a number of slots overnight, including billionaire Scott Bessent, who lead the Treasury Department. ABC's White House correspondent Mary Alice Parks joins us now from Washington. Mary Alice, good morning.
Yeah, Gio, good morning. That's right. Several announcements overnight. Scott Bessent, a relatively more moderate choice for Treasury Secretary. Other picks more controversial, including the co-author of that ultra-conservative blueprint for the transition, Project 2025. A Friday night flurry of announcements from President-elect Donald Trump. First, his nomination for the top economic post. Trump selecting Wall Street veteran billionaire Scott Bessent for Treasury Secretary, writing in his announcement that Bessent will help me usher in a new golden age for the United States. Bessent worked for years for Democratic mega donor George Soros, but has also been a prolific fundraiser for Trump.
This is the Trump economy. This is the Trump stock market.
In recent months, advocating for deregulation and expanded energy production. If confirmed, he'd be the first openly gay Treasury Secretary and have to tackle major issues around Trump's proposed tax cuts and tariffs. Trump choosing NFL veteran and conservative commentator Scott Turner for housing and urban development. Trump's first black cabinet-level pick this term. And in the healthcare space, Trump picking another Florida native, former Congressman Dave Weldon, to lead the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, a powerful agency that sets vaccine standards. Similar to Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Weldon had been skeptical of vaccine research and how the government tracks adverse reactions. To lead the Food and Drug Administration, Dr. Marty McCary, a Fox News regular who pushed back against COVID lockdowns.
We've got a poison food supplies. We've got pesticides, ultra-processed foods.
In one of his more controversial decisions, Trump bringing back his longtime advisor, Sebastian Gorka, to the White House to serve as a senior director for counterterrorism at the National Security Council. A close ally of Trump strategist Steve Bannon, Gorka has doubted the threat of white nationalism in the country and pushed for pardons of January 6 rioters.
Anyone who didn't, hit a policeman or, break through the doors, utterly, completely full and unconditional pardon. Absolutely.
Now, Trump also naming Oregon Congresswoman Lori Chavez Dreamer for Labor Secretary in a nod to unions and bringing back Russ Vought to run the Office of Management and Budget. He was that key architect of Project 2025, that conservative plan to overhaul the government. Whip.
All right, Mary Alice Parks, thank you so much. And the president-elect will not be sentenced next Tuesday as scheduled on his conviction in the New York hush money case. Judge Juan Merchan formally adjourned sentencing, asking both sides to expand on their arguments over the next 2 weeks. Trump's lawyers arguing the conviction should be thrown out to ensure a smooth transition. Prosecutors saying they are willing to delay sentencing until Trump leaves office to respect the jury verdict. Judge Merchan will have the final say. Janae?
All right, now to the Education Board in Texas approving a plan that allows Bible teachings in classrooms. ABC's Christiane Cordero joins us now live in Washington. Christiane, good morning to you. Certainly testing the boundaries of the separation between church and state.
It sure is, Janae, and good morning to you. Just to show you how contentious this issue is, the Texas Board of Education held a meeting on it earlier this week. More than 100 people showed up to weigh in.
This morning, for the first time ever, public school curriculum infused with Bible lessons will be allowed and rewarded.
8-7, the motion passes.
The Texas Board of Education narrowly approved new state-authorized curriculum for 2.3 million public school students from kindergarten through 5th grade, starting next year. Material being taught includes the Golden Rule, using lessons from the Bible and referring to the Bible as a series of ancient texts.
The way that they're taught in a setting that children can study the Bible as a piece of literature, which it has been recognized as for so many years in the Western world.
But the material pulls from Christianity more than any other religion. Critics say it alienates students of other faiths and violates the First Amendment.
Church-state separation is the shield that protects religious freedom for all of us.
The curriculum that passed is optional, but schools that use the material stand to gain at least $40 per student in extra funding.
What do you anticipate the next steps will be?
Well, for one, we're urging all superintendents across the state of Texas not to implement this unconstitutional curriculum. Public schools are not Sunday schools, and our lawyers are standing by.
It's the latest in a Republican-led push likely to face legal challenges. Louisiana was set to place the 10 Commandments in all public schools until a federal judge blocked it this month. Oklahoma's top education official ordered teachers to include the Bible in 5th through 12th grade lessons. A group of teachers and parents filed a lawsuit to stop it.
If successful, Texas could become a model for other states, given the incoming administration's promise to champion Christian conservative values and the conservative makeup of the Supreme Court. At the very least, each of these states is putting the separation of church and state in the classroom to the test. Gio?
Absolutely. A lot of people watching that, Christiane. Thank you so much. And now to those burglaries at the homes of major sports stars, the NBA and NHL joining the NFL in urging players to tighten security at their homes. ABC's Aaron Katersky is following the story.
This morning, following a rash of burglaries targeting professional athletes, the NBA and NHL are joining the NFL in urging players to upgrade their home security systems and keep images of their personal life off the internet. An NBA memo obtained by ABC News says the FBI suspects sophisticated South American theft groups are behind the burglaries at the homes of Bucks forward Bobby Portis.
While I was at my game yesterday, I had a home invasion, and they took most of my prized possessions.
And Timberwolves guard Mike Conley was at a Vikings game hyping up the crowd when his home was robbed. To protect themselves, the leagues are urging players to vet contractors doing work on their houses and utilize dogs for home protection. The memo says the burglars deploy advanced technology like drones and signal jamming devices. It advises players to install an updated alarm system, though the memo notes in most of the incidents, the homes were equipped with alarm systems that were not activated. The thieves have also targeted the homes of Chiefs stars Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce and other luxury homeowners in several states, focused on stealing cash, jewelry, handbags, and watches. A source tells ABC News authorities recovered one of Kelce's stolen watches in Rhode Island. For Good Morning America, Aaron Katersky, ABC News, New York.
And our thanks to Aaron for that report. We turn now to the rising number of whooping cough cases across the country, the most in years. ABC's Ike Ajachi is here with what parents need to know. Ike, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Wayne. This is concerning. The national numbers for cases of whooping cough have hit the highest levels in over a decade. And according to the CDC, there have been over 25,000 cases of whooping cough across the country so far this year. And these numbers are likely an undercount due to delays in reporting cases to the CDC. Now, the state with the most number of cases, Pennsylvania, followed by New York, Wisconsin, Illinois, California, and Washington. The CDC says the early symptoms of whooping cough can seem like a common cold. It's not until later that you get those rapid, violent, and uncontrolled coughing fits. The illness is known for the whoop noise when someone gasps for air after a coughing fit. Now, the best way to protect yourself from this is to get vaccinated, according to the CDC, Whit.
And Ike, what about some of the other illnesses that we usually see cropping up this time of year?
You know, Whit, it's a multifaceted story. According to the CDC, cases of the flu, COVID, and RSV remain low nationally, but RSV activity is elevated and increasing in the southern and eastern parts of the country. The government agency says young children are the most impacted in the rise, with those aged 0 to 4 experiencing the highest rates of ER visits and hospitalizations. Janae?
Important to keep in mind. Ike, thank you. I know so many parents out there like me thinking about all that with a 7, 4, and 1-year-old. I have too many kids. Now to the number of E. coli cases expanding across the U.S. after back-to-back outbreaks. 167,000 pounds of ground beef, both fresh and frozen, have now been recalled due to potential E. coli contamination. The meat was distributed by Detroit-based Wolverine Packing Company and has a use-by date of November 14th. Health officials say at least 15 people in Minnesota have been sickened, including 2 who were hospitalized. Meantime, authorities are expanding that E. coli recall of bagged carrots from Grimway Farms. After one person died, at least 15 were hospitalized. It gets hard to keep track of all of the recalls and everything.
And all right before Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
People are going
Yes.
shopping with their families.
Oh my gosh. Add that to the sickness. We got a lot to keep track of, but we got it for you.
And the world's best Formula One drivers are revving up on the Las Vegas Strip, and history could be made as Max Verstappen of the Netherlands goes for his 4th consecutive championship. ABC's Jacqueline Lee joins us now with more on this. Jacqueline, good morning. Vroom, vroom.
I know, Gio, good morning. Talk about twists and turns and even a crash during last night's qualifying round. All eyes on the championship tonight.
He is approaching at 200 miles an hour, the final corner, and goes on to pole position.
This morning, the biggest race in the world, taking over the iconic Vegas Strip. The Formula One Las Vegas Grand Prix. Drivers revving down some of the most recognizable landmarks on the planet at speeds over 200 miles per hour. The impressive circuit totaling 3.8 miles around the most famous hotels and venues circling the Strip. Overnight in the qualifying round, 20 drivers going head-to-head. In Q2, Franco Colapinto smashing into the wall.
For the first time this weekend, we have had a driver hit the wall.
The crash covering the road in debris, but the qualifying race continuing on. In the end, George Russell coming out on top, taking pole position.
George Russell has done it for Mercedes to take pole here in Vegas.
And tonight, the bullseye will be on #1 ranked Dutch Red Bull driver Max Verstappen.
A sensational finish. Max Verstappen
On the precipice of winning 4 consecutive Formula One championships, possibly becoming the 5th driver ever to do so. Verstappen holds the title for the most wins in a Formula One season. Last year, snagging 19 first-place finishes.
Max Verstappen puts his name up in lights once again.
Drivers, however, are not impressed by the grip of the Vegas roadway.
Yeah, slippery. I think we struggle a lot with making the tires work over one lap.
And the Las Vegas inaugural Grand Prix last year was the most lucrative event in the city's history, generating more than $1.5 billion. The drivers will be lining up at the grid of the championship race tonight at 11:30 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. Whit, as Gio said, vroom, vroom, let's go.
That's right. Skirt, as Cardi B likes to say, too. Save us a seat out there. We'll be there in a couple hours. Thank you, Jacqueline. Of course, we'll have much more from ESPN in Las Vegas in our next half hour.
Yeah, they call me Cardi B. I run this like cardio.
That's right.
All right. Still coming up here on GMA. The social network Blue Sky taking off. How the company's CEO says it's a lot different from X, formerly known as Twitter.
And money-saving advice from the co-founder of the Crazy Coupon Lady to help your Thanksgiving spread stay in budget.
And a turkey tradition, what's billed as the oldest Thanksgiving Day parade in the country. Stay with us.
be a man this Saturday morning.
I wish you could have
hearing
seen
that, right?
everybody dancing on
Because
set.
you just got to move when you hear that. Man, after 100 performances of her weekends with Adele residency in Las Vegas, Adele will take one final bow tonight. The singer's already told fans that she will be taking a long and deserved vacation from the spotlight. Oh, Adele, how we adore you.
Wow, another reason why we should be in Las Vegas today, right?
Right?
We are missing
Formula
out.
One,
Oh my
Adele.
gosh, the Cosmopolitan, that buffet.
Oh, I've been to the buffet.
out of
I've
this
been to the
world.
buffet. Yes, it's a good buffet. Lots of eggs Benedict and more. All right, we got a lot to cover this morning. Let's get to some of the top headlines we're following on this Saturday. Happening right now amid a dangerous escalation, Russia is vowing to mass produce those new advanced ballistic missiles that it used for the first time to attack Ukraine. Russians say it's capable of carrying a nuclear weapon and isn't easily intercepted. Putin has called the attack a warning to the West.
Also right now, Hyundai, Kia, and Genesis are recalling more than 200,000 electric vehicles over an issue that could cause them to suddenly lose power while driving. The car makers are blaming a faulty 12-volt battery charging system for the failure. Owners are urged to bring their vehicles to their dealer.
And this is expected to be a huge weekend at the box office with the phenomenon that many are calling Glicked or Gladiator? We could, right? Wicked and Gladiator 2. Both are hitting the big screen. Initial numbers already showing that Wicked brought in $19 million in its week-long previews, and Gladiator 2 raked in $6.5 million on Thursday alone. Gio has been raving.
He told me I had to get my Wicked tickets, and I went to try to get them this week.
Sold
out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He sent me Defying Gravity, the song, yesterday and was like, did you listen? Did you listen? I'm addicted now.
It's so good. Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande, they just crushed it.
Can't wait to see it. All right, we do start this half hour with the rise in popularity of the social network called Blue Sky, enjoying huge growth in the aftermath of the presidential election. Our Rebecca Jarvis spoke to its CEO about her company's vision.
It's the new social media app gaining huge buzz.
Do you guys know that there's this new thing called Blue Sky?
I am having more fun on Blue Sky than I have had on Twitter in years.
Blue Sky surpassing 20 million users with a flood of new people, including celebrities like Lizzo, Gabrielle Union, and Ben Stiller.
What's the biggest reason people are signing up for Blue Sky right now?
Well, most of all, I think people trying it out are just having a great experience. And people are saying that they forgot what it feels like to have fun online again, but they're having it here. They're talking to real people, not bots.
We spoke to the CEO, Jay Graber, about Blue Sky's surging popularity and the type of dialogues happening on the platform.
What are the conversations happening on Blue Sky?
There's some politics. There's also a lot of sports, fandoms, people talking about art, a lot of artists posting their art. Now you have people who just form around their interests, like the gardening feed or the cat feed.
The platform looks a lot like Twitter, and that's no accident. Blue Sky was invented there in 2019, hoping to give users more control over their data. But since then, it's been spun off, and today it's its own independent app. And in the aftermath of the recent election, some users say they're drawn to an alternative to X.
I think Elon Musk's association with our newly elected president was kind of the straw that sort of broke a lot of people's backs.
What determines whether something is seen by a lot of people or not?
We don't have a single black box algorithm that's pushing stuff into your feed. What gets shared is really like what's popular among your community.
While Blue Sky still has a fraction of users compared to X's estimated 318 million and Thread's 275 million, the CEO has high hopes for what it can become.
We've built something that anyone else can use. Anyone else can take a piece of this and run it for themselves. That's very fundamentally different. It means that as a user, you have tons of controls and you can change your experience however you want.
For Good Morning America, Rebecca Jarvis, ABC News.
All right, fascinating story there, Rebecca. Thank you. Now to the jam-packed day in college football. ESPN's Jess Sims is live from Columbus, Ohio, ahead of today's Big Ten Conference clash between number 2 Ohio State and number 5 Indiana. Hey, Jess, good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, Gio. It's great to be seen. We are live here in Columbus to kick off yet another top 5 matchup. This is the 5th one this season, and guess what? College Game Day hasn't missed a single one. But I must say, we do bring a little bit of underdog energy because the last 4 matchups have favored the lower-ranked team, so it's bound to be a great one today. Now, the Indiana Hoosiers are off to an absolutely historic start. They're 10-0, but are they battle-tested? Because this is only their 2nd ever top 5 matchup. The last one was in 1968 against USC. And guess what? Ohio State has had 2 already this season against Oregon and against Penn State. So all of this is why we're here for College Game Day. But on the show, we have both head coaches, Ohio State's Ryan Day. We have the Indiana Hoosiers, Curt Cignetti. We'll have former Ohio State quarterback and current quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, Justin Fields, as our guest kicker. Pat McAfee is trying to give away even more of his money for the field goal kicking contest and so much more. So don't miss that, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern on ESPN. Now later tonight, Alabama is heading to Oklahoma on the road for a really big game. These are 2 of the most winningest programs in college history, but this is only their 7th time that they've ever faced off. So that game is going to be starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Alabama is really excited to make sure that they're continuing to be in college playoff football contention, and Oklahoma, this is their senior night. Really big deal, and they are bowl eligible. So again, 7:30 p.m. Eastern on ABC and streaming on ESPN+. Janae?
All right, Jess, a lot of excitement. Thank you so much. Turns out Whit has always wanted to participate in one of those field goals.
The field goal kicking contest.
Yeah.
As a soccer player, I always wanted to try it. Never have.
Well, how do you think your knee could hold up?
The knee's not in good shape.
I didn't think so.
It's going to need some ice afterwards.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Thanksgiving just days away. Those guests will be knocking at the door. So joining us with some money and time-saving advice is Heather Wheeler, co-founder of The Crazy Coupon Lady. Thank you so much for joining us, Heather. You're one of 2 crazy coupon ladies, self-proclaimed.
That's right.
So we want an impressive spread for our guests, but we also want to keep costs in check. So what's the best way to do both?
Yeah, so if you haven't bought your Thanksgiving turkey yet, there's still some great deals. So there's 4 stores that'll give you a free turkey when you spend between $300 and $400. The good news is this promotion has been going on since October. So all of your purchases since then will count. And so at Acme, when you spend $300, you'll get a free turkey. At ShopRite, when you spend $350, you'll get a free turkey. And at Giant and Weiss, when you spend $400, they'll give you a free turkey.
Okay. And what about for those of us who don't like cooking at home or don't have the time?
If you're saying no thanks, there's still some great deals. At Costco, they're selling a 6-item Thanksgiving meal for only $5 per person.
Wow,
what a deal. That's crazy. You couldn't buy it and cook it all for that much. And at Sam's Club, they have a Thanksgiving meal for $100, and it will serve 10 people, and there's 8 items in that. So that's a great one as well. And then there's restaurants that are doing the same thing. And so at Cracker Barrel, you can buy a $160 Thanksgiving meal, and that's going to serve 8 to 10 people. And at Golden Corral, they're doing the same thing, but it's only $120. So there are some really great deals if you're not looking to cook.
Yeah.
And I know during the break you were telling us, I got to talk about these Black Friday deals. That's where the good stuff is.
Give it to me.
What'd you find?
Yes, okay, so all of the Black Friday sales are already happening right now. Amazon kicked us off in a huge way. And so the Apple AirPods Pro are only $160. The regular price is $250.
$90 you're saving. Wow.
Yes, and at Best Buy, all of their Black Friday sales are going right now. The Apple Watch 10 is only $359, regular price $429. So that's a great price. And then at Target, their Black Friday sale starts tomorrow on Sunday. And we're looking forward to the Nintendo Switch, only $225, normal price $300.
Okay. Great stuff. We got a lot in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So good.
Thank you so much. And the crazy coupon lady, of course, in the most complimentary way, we mean it. Yes. Thank you. A Thanksgiving tradition putting smiles on people's faces for more than 100 years, and it's all taking place in the city of brotherly love. And our friend Will Gans has much more on how Philly is getting ready for the big morning. Hey, Will.
Hey, Whit. Once upon a time, about a century ago, a team of real-life reindeer pulled Santa's sleigh through the streets of Philly during its Thanksgiving Day parade. The reindeer have since retired to the North Pole, but that tradition of magic has sustained the country's very first Thanksgiving parade for 105 thankful, thrilling years. It's a Turkey Day tradition older than green bean casserole. A 3-hour extravaganza serving up holiday magic in the streets of Philly, swapping Santa in for Rocky, when the parade wraps up on the steps of the Philadelphia Art Museum.
Santa is timeless, and regardless of the cookies he eats, he is always in great shape. If he's circling the globe in one night, he can certainly make his way up the museum steps.
Touted as America's very first Thanksgiving Day parade, it began in 1920 with just 15 cars and, of course, jolly old St. Nick. Starting as a gift to orphaned and disabled children from the famed Gimbel's department store, it also helped promote the start of the holiday shopping season. Back then, chimneys were child's play for Santa, shimmying up a 100-foot fire truck ladder into the window of Gimbel's Toyland. The parade marched on through the Great Depression and World War II, and with each passing decade, another hearty helping of Thanksgiving star power, from President Eisenhower and the First Lady to an up-and-coming soap star named Kelly Ripa.
This is the parade I watch every year.
But in 1986, Gimbel's was sold and the parade almost came to an end. Thankfully, our friends at 6ABC, who'd been covering the event for 20 years,
we are back now,
stepped up and took over.
We knew we could put a parade on television. We didn't know how to put a parade together, though, and have been doing it ever since.
Now it's just days away from celebrating its 105th year, with 6ABC's Rick Williams and Cecily Tynan back to host, along with our own Sam Champion. There's just no better way to kick off the holiday season than with the parade that started it all. All right, this year's special guests include Lisa Ann Walter from Abbott Elementary, Darlene Love, Carson Kressley, the casts of MJ the Musical and Anne Juliet, and the Eagles cheerleaders, just to name a few, when the 6ABC Duncan Thanksgiving Day Parade steps off in 5 days, 9 minutes, and 23 seconds.
Oh, but who's counting?
I've got the countdown going, people.
You sure do. It's always such a blast there in Philly.
I love a parade, and I've never been to that one.
Gotta go.
Fingers
Gotta go.
crossed,
And
this is my
Duncan
year.
sponsors it, so we love that.
America runs famously on Duncan.
Thank you so much. And our early morning show, GMA First Look and GMA, will be live from Philadelphia's Thanksgiving Day Parade route this Thursday. You can watch the parade on our ABC station, WPVI, 6ABC, or stream it on ABC News Live starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. You can find that on your favorite streaming service, including Hulu and Disney+.
Ooh, BYOS, bring your own stuffing.
I love
That's my plan for the morning.
Now with our play of the day, and it's a celebration. The California School of the Deaf winning their championship title for the third year in a row. The Cubs cheering their victory overnight. The players and coaches there, they use American Sign Language to communicate. Congratulations to them. 3 years in a row, three-peats.
Love that story.
All right, still coming up here on GMA in our second hour, the look at Luke Bryan's new show on Hulu about fellow Nashville stars.
Plus, Malcolm Washington joins us in the studio to talk all about directing his own family as part of his new movie. GMA comes back just a little bit later. Stay with us, everybody.
We're coming back.
Good morning, America. It's our second hour. Wild weather weekend. The Northeast hammered by nearly 2 feet of snow, making driving treacherous. Fallen trees and power lines blocking roads, while in the west, Northern California soaked with more than 17 inches of rain, causing life-threatening flooding. The high water rescues, our weather team tracking it all.
Counting down to Thanksgiving and cutting down on the stress of hosting the holidays, we're solving your dilemmas with time-saving tricks for party prepping and a solution for all those leftovers.
Seasonal skincare woes. Dr. Whitney Bowe is here to tackle dry skin patches, plus why now is the right time to treat dark spots and how to do it without breaking the bank.
Plus, director Malcolm Washington is live on his new film, The Piano Lesson, that he made alongside his dad, Denzel, and their whole family.
You feel that? That's your family.
Why critics are already talking Oscar buzz.
Celebrating country, Luke Bryan and Peyton Manning going behind the scenes.
I've never seen the process. That was very cool.
And inside the music.
If I ever get around to getting over you.
That's cool.
Getting a new look at our favorite hits as they're sing.
Good morning, America.
It's Saturday morning. This is GMA.
And we do say good morning, America, on this Saturday. Ooh, the music, we got everything going.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving coming up. So many great stories. Luke and Peyton's new streaming show. It's all country. We're going to hear much more about that later on here, but a lot of great stories in that show.
A lot of great stories. A fun story you guys might not know behind the scenes. John, a member of our crew here, and his wife Margaret are celebrating their 33rd wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, he was singing a love song in the lobby earlier and told me about it. So congratulations to them. Meantime, President-elect Trump is close to filling out his cabinet. We'll have more on the billionaire he's chosen to be a Treasury Secretary, plus the other high-profile selections overnight.
But we begin here with the intense weather hitting both coasts this weekend. Snowfall totals over 20 inches in some areas, plus significant flooding and more on the way. Let's go back to ABC's Melissa Adon in Santa Rosa, California. Melissa, good morning.
Good morning, Which. So much of that rain, and we're definitely seeing the impact of days worth of rain here. Check this out. The downtown Santa Rosa Creek, that has flooded. Fire officials telling us this at one point was about 8 feet underwater. We're now seeing about 4 to 6 feet, and it's just one example of so many rivers across Northern California feeling the impact as we see the severe weather coast to coast.
This morning, Northern California hammered with more than 17 inches of rain since Tuesday. Firefighters going door to door checking on residents in flood-prone areas. Water rescues underway. The Sonoma County Fire District rescuing 2 people trapped inside this Jeep in the high flood waters.
And just like this right here, they're going to come across hazards like this and can't get over to the other side or have to reroute to go fix those power lines and delay.
And in an instant, you could have an emergency rescue.
You could.
The Bay Area experiencing flash flooding. San Francisco's airport seeing major flight delays and cancellations ahead of the Thanksgiving holiday. In the Northeast, the massive cleanup underway after the first snowfall of the season slammed the region. In Pennsylvania, power lines down, trees shutting down roads and causing massive backups. Trucks stuck in the snow after authorities shut off a 50-mile stretch of Interstate 84 from outside Scranton to the New York border for some time. In northern New York, crews went from battling wildfires to snow in just days.
Oh, I wasn't prepared for this at all.
In northwest New Jersey, snow-covered roads and sporadic power outages in Warren County. The wintry conditions stretching down to Tennessee, where the state opened warming centers for those who need shelter.
Back out here in the West, we'll finally get some break from all of this rain. Meantime, city officials here in Santa Rosa say these last rounds of storms were really helpful for them to prepare for the worst to come with our upcoming winter months. Gio?
All right, Melissa, thank you so much for that. And now to President-elect Donald Trump filling a number of slots overnight, including billionaire Scott Bessent to lead the Treasury Department. ABC's White House correspondent Mary Alice Parks joins us now from Washington with more on this. Mary Alice, good morning again.
Yeah, Gio, good morning. It was a flurry of announcements from President-elect Donald Trump overnight. Scott Bessent, a Wall Street veteran, is a relatively more moderate pick for Treasury Secretary. He has been a prolific fundraiser for Trump. If confirmed, he will have to tackle those major issues around Trump's proposed tax cuts and tariffs. For housing and urban development, Trump picking NFL veteran and conservative commentator Scott Turner. That's Trump's first black cabinet-level nominee this term. Now, in the healthcare space, Trump picking another Florida native, former Congressman Dave Weldon, to lead the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. It's a powerful agency that sets vaccine standards. Weldon has been skeptical of vaccine research. 2 other names getting a lot of attention this morning. Russ Vought coming back to the White House to run the Office of Management and Budget. He was a key architect of that ultra-conservative blueprint for the transition, Project 2025. And Sebastian Gorka will be the Senior Director for Counterterrorism at the National Security Council. Gorka is a close ally of Trump strategist Steve Bannon. He has downplayed the threat of white nationalism in the country and pushed strongly for pardoning January 6 rioters. Janae.
All right, Mary Alice, thank you for that. In other news, in a first-of-its-kind decision, the Texas Board of Education has approved a controversial new curriculum that allows Bible teachings in public elementary schools. The curriculum set to roll out next August includes both biblical and Christian stories in reading and language arts textbooks for 2.3 million students from kindergarten to 5th grade. While schools can opt out, those that adopt the new lesson plan stand to receive at least $40 per student in state funding. Critics say the curriculum undermines students' religious freedom.
All right, shifting gears here, turning now to Formula One. The Las Vegas Grand Prix is set to light up the Strip tonight, and ESPN correspondent Nicole Briscoe is in Las Vegas with the latest. Hey, Nicole.
Thanks, guys. You know, it has not been the easiest weekend for Max Verstappen and Red Bull. Despite the fact that they won this race a year ago, they've really struggled in practice. But when it came to qualifying, the team was able to put together one good lap for Verstappen, and that puts him 5th on the grid. More importantly, 5th on the grid and also one spot ahead of his closest competitor for the World Championship, that being Lando Norris, who will start 6th. Keep in mind, the easiest path for Max Verstappen to win a 4th and consecutive World Championship is to just finish ahead of Norris. One thing to keep an eye on as this race progresses into Saturday night, it is cold in Las Vegas. It is also an incredibly slippery track that can lead to a lot of interesting races. This was one of the most entertaining races a season ago, and hopefully we get the same tonight. Back to you.
All right, cold in Las Vegas. Hot on the track, though.
Wait, speaking of Las Vegas.
Don't talk about the buffet one more time.
Because we weren't talking about it again, and you know that buffet is so good.
These two love that buffet.
Cosmo buffet.
Oh, man.
Tacos, sushi.
Had
the
to
whole
roll
thing,
me out
eggs,
of it. 3 meals in one.
That's right. Don't miss the Las Vegas Grand Prix tonight. That's at 11:30 Eastern on ESPN and ESPN+.
All right.
And you said you were recognized a lot on the Vegas Strip.
I did not say that.
Anyway, coming up in our GMA Morning Menu, 'tis the season for holiday parades. We've got a preview of Chicago's Magnificent Mile Lights Festival.
Also ahead, we're counting down to Thanksgiving with the time-saving hacks for a stress-free holiday.
And stress-free. And Tori Johnson here with steals on gifts you don't want to miss. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Just days after country music's biggest night, the CMA Awards, Luke Bryan and Peyton Manning, they're keeping the celebrations going with their new series, and Will Gans has an inside look. Will, this looks like a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah. Wait, it sounds like the beginning of a joke, right? A country crooning superstar and a Super Bowl MVP walk into a bar, but there's no punchline. Just an exciting new series on Hulu brought to life by two guys who couldn't wait to tell us all about it.
Attention all friends in low places, Jolene's, and girls with guitars.
Well now, she turned 15 with great expectations.
It's a celebration of country music thrown by one of the best in the biz.
If we're going to go in there and write a song with Luke, I want to write a hit.
Luke Bryan going behind the genre's biggest hits in Hulu's new show, It's All Country, along with its brightest stars, Winona Judd, Mickey Guyton, Lady A, Luke Combs, Kane Brown, and Sheryl Crow.
Oh, it takes you on
It's
a
a portal.
journey.
It's
Yeah,
a portal.
The idea for the series came from a star of The Gridiron, Peyton Manning, who's the show's executive producer.
I mean, I don't think there's a country music live show that he doesn't go see. As we got into the filming, started really connecting with these artists.
Luke did a great job of getting these stories told.
When Mom died, I felt like I was dying. Every single day, every breath was heavy.
When Winona really wanted to sit down and kind of open up to me about the loss of her mother, I mean, in the moment, I was like, I can't believe she's choosing me to be one of the first people she's talked to about this. It was powerful because Winona and I were like kind of having coffee, and then it was like we're really having coffee and we're really talking this stuff out.
The Super Bowl champion quarterback learning a thing or two from country music's MVPs.
I've never seen the process, and to have these incredible artists take the viewer behind the scenes, behind the ropes, that was very cool.
If I ever get around to getting over you.
That's cool.
And all 6 episodes of It's All Country are streaming now on Hulu, guys.
Excellent. Right. Thank you so much,
A lot of fun.
All right. They are getting in the holiday spirit at the Magnificent Mile Lights Festival in good old Chicago, debuting their first ever Muppet balloons at the parade. Christian Picos from ABC Chicago station WLS is there. Hey, Christian, that looks like good old Kermit.
Yeah.
Hey, Janae, good morning. Yeah, Kermit, he's getting his beauty sleep right now. But look, later on this evening, he's going to be filled with helium. Now, this is no everyday Kermit. This is Santa Kermit. It's actually going to be one of the largest helium balloons to grace Michigan Avenue later on today. Something like 1 million people are going to be lining the Mag Mile for the Wintrust Magnificent Mile Lights Festival. And oh my gosh, it is going to be absolutely spectacular. You're going to have 1 million lights twinkling and more than 200 trees, really getting the city of Chicago in the holiday spirit. That's what it's all about. Now, we do also have plenty of special guests as well. Mickey and Minnie Mouse from Walt Disney World Resort. They are the grand marshals, and I'll tell you what, this is when it helps to have a 2-year-old daughter at home, because you have plenty of Disney princesses that you can expect as well. Anna and Elsa, Tiana and Belle, Buzz and Woody. And of course, the big man himself, Santa Claus, is going to be here too. And with these millions of lights lining the Magnificent Mile, he's going to have a perfect runway to come down, gracing all of these kids with his presence ahead of the big day, December 25th. Now, it all kicks off at 5:30 Chicago time, Central Time, but you're also going to be able to watch it wherever you are in the country at a later date. You just have to check with your ABC station. It all ends tonight at around 7 o'clock with this beautiful fireworks spectacular. Janae, back to you.
That skyline, Chicago, it's hard to top that city. Christian, thank you so much for that.
It also looks like Kermit is sort of resting before the big day.
Power nap. Yeah, exactly.
Just like Christian told us. And the Wintrust Magnificent Mile Lights Festival Parade kicks off at 5:30 p.m. Central. You can watch the parade, as Christian said, at a later date. Wherever you are in the country, just check your local ABC stations for more.
All right, time now for Deals and Steals. And this morning, we've got some great holiday gifts, all from small businesses. And Tori Johnson is bringing them to us. Hey, Tori.
Ready? All right. Yeah. So, Hello Mellow. The products live up to that name. This is all about loungewear that's incredibly comfortable.
It is so soft.
So soft. So that's a blanket scarf that you could put around, and it's got 2 pockets then in the front there to be able to have.
I did
yeah, but you did it. You did it, but you did it backwards.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah, if you did it the other
I did.
If you did it the other way, you'd have pockets to put your hands into
great.
there. What I love about these is whether it is a nap, working from home, running errands, they've got something for you. And they've just, all the pieces are super soft, and they all come in a little gift pouch or box. So it's going to literally be ready for gifting. It's all slashed in half starting at just $10.50.
Mike, I mean, honestly, it feels like a rabbit. It's so soft.
Exactly. Okay. This is called Save the Girls, and they are really smart tech cases. So this one is just a strap that you could attach your phone to right here, so you could keep your phone crossbody style. So many of our makeup artists at times wear these because it just keeps your phone front and center, but with no bulk. They also make these really great touch screen bags so that your phone stays here, but you can then use your phone straight through the pouch. So you're not going to leave it behind in a restaurant or a store. You're not going to get germs on it. Everything's going to be right here. And again, crossbody style, so easy to wear. We also have their tote bags.
These are great gifts.
They are such great gifts, and they're all 50 to 60% off today.
All right, you've got the jewelry here.
You have the jewelry.
Oh,
this
beautiful.
is Starlit Galleria, so you get the look of real without the price tag. Have the finest AAA CZ stones that are all hand set the way that genuine diamonds would be. So these are really great pieces for travel. If you want to swap out your real stuff, like look how real that looks.
No, I mean, you would never know the difference.
You would never know the difference, and that is what this is all about. They're really phenomenal pieces made to last. We've got a huge assortment from them. These start today at $19 and free shipping.
Great, and a great idea for travel.
So good for travel.
Ooh,
all right.
more fluffy stuff.
Yeah, more fluffy stuff. This is Petty Pocket. We've got some really good pictures of these. This is the blanket that has a area right at the end of it, a pocket for your feet, so that you don't have to have that struggle and tuck, to figure it out. It's just built in right there for you. That one's got the Sherpa lining. We've got 3 different styles.
Nice.
The Luxe has the Sherpa lining. There's the original plus a smaller size for kids. If they like cozying up on the couch and they want to keep their feet toasty, this is the gift for them. Up to 70% savings.
That's a good deal.
$15 to $40.
$15.
Yeah,
That's
so
great.
good. Okay. this is Hugimals. So let me give you this one right here. You're going to put your hands right in here into the side.
This?
You're going to give it a hug, and it is a weighted pillow. So we've got the heart-shaped, the 3 different sizes. I think the one you're holding is an 8-pound. We've got the smaller ones, 5 pounds, and then we've got the big round 10 pound.
And you can do some curls with it.
You can do some curls, but you can hug it and really feel that like
nice.
grounded. It kind of helps to ease stress. It's designed to simulate what an actual hug would be. So if you could just squeeze that close to you and feel really good, these are all slashed in half. They are $22 to $44.
That is
They're
brilliant.
really nice. It's
what
like
a
great
fun
for
gift.
Like calming anxiety. And then speaking of fun, this is the Fluffle. This is the
human dog bed.
Human dog bed. It is.
And there's our human dog.
There's our like little cutie.
If I had a tail, it would be wagging, you guys.
This is the TikTok viral sensation. Both of them, quite frankly. It's not just, both of them are. This is the easiest way to curl up for a nap. If you've got, company coming over and a little one needs a little extra place to sleep, although it's truly designed for adults, it's not, for kids. We've got 4 different colors. Then they fold up easily for storage, or, you can, some people say—
Is it comfy?
Oh my gosh, yes, it's amazing.
It's comfy because it's got this memory foam bolster around the side. So that's gonna provide that support. You see he's got that like amazing neck support.
Yeah.
So that it's truly comfortable and you don't need to add a pillow or anything else to it. You've got the entire piece right there. There's a reason this was a Shark Tank favorite. It's also a GMA favorite because it is 50% off.
50%? Wow. I mean, I was waiting for that price drop. That's incredible.
50% off.
Imagine like laying here, watching Elf.
Yes.
You have your Christmas tree up. Yep.
And it even comes with your own wool gans.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, wool gans sold separately.
Sold separately.
But this is a very special day, Tori, because today is officially your 20th anniversary at Good Morning America.
Oh my
Since your
God.
very first performance.
Wow. Thank you.
Performance. Yeah, there you are. There you are. Appearance. Your very first appearance.
Aging in
with
reverse,
Robin.
baby. Aging in reverse.
You are. Oh, love you so much.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank you.
And of course, we've partnered with all these companies, so you can get them by heading directly to our website, goodmorningamerica.com. Thank you again, Tori.
Now, with the holiday travel season in full swing, in case you missed it, the Nashville airport found one way to keep spirits up.
Now, apparently, Nashville's the place to be. Take a look at this. Southwest agents taking the PA system to MC an impromptu fashion show. Working it there. People strutting their stuff at the gate and rocking the runway with fellow travelers cheering them on.
I see what you did there with the runway. The video has more than 400,000 views on TikTok right now.
That never happens to me.
Never.
No, but I can just imagine Janae doing this. Right?
It's so funny because actually the other day I was at the airport and I was like, I should be sashaying through here.
See? And you could.
No.
And you get super viral on TikTok.
No. Sure. Except I do have this very nice collar today.
You can do it right now.
So,
Go ahead. There you go. You got it. You got 6 seconds.
Look at this. Enough time to lose my job.
Anyone who might be worth the risk, but I go down every time when you look at me like I hold the air.
And we're back now with Prayer in Your Eyes. That's the latest from Luis Fonsi of Despacito fame, crossing over into the world of rom-coms with that song and a starring role in the new movie Say a Little Prayer. The Latin Grammy winner making his big screen debut in the indie film, which is out now. And you can watch my interview with the Puerto Rican singer Monday night on ABC News Live Prime at 7 p.m. Eastern. What a great guy.
Yes.
Really cool guy. So we had a really soulful conversation, so I can't wait for you to see it.
And see him in this new role, too. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that. Thank you. Now to some of the top headlines that we're following right now. Some severe weather on both coasts we're watching, threatening the Thanksgiving holiday travel. Tens of millions in the path of major storms causing travel delays on the roads and in the air. Airports are bracing for the crush, with the TSA saying they'll screen 18.3 million people starting Tuesday, and AAA is expecting some 80 million Americans to hit the roads.
All right, and in the meantime, the CDC is reporting that an infant has died and 9 people have been hospitalized due to a listeria outbreak linked to a brand of ready-to-eat meat and poultry products. Federal authorities say 11 people in all have been infected in 4 states by products linked to Yusheng Food based in Spartanburg, South Carolina.
And Jason and Kylie Kelsey announcing they are expecting their 4th child, and it's another girl. The happy mom posting a photo on Instagram showing their 3 daughters' reactions to the news. Look at that. Saying, I feel like we captured a very accurate representation of how each of the girls feel about getting another sister. At least Ellie, mom, and dad are on the same page. How
adorable.
Congratulations to them.
Yes.
Excellent. All right, well, we do turn now to Malcolm Washington, who's making his directorial debut in the new film, The Piano Lesson. It's based on an August Wilson play about an heirloom piano at the center of one family and the battle that ensues over it. The film is already getting a ton of awards buzz. Malcolm is with us here. Good morning. It's so great to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on everything. So we know that the film is about this family and legacy, and so we'll dive right into that because your family is all over this. Your dad, Denzel Washington, was on GMA yesterday. He was talking about it. Your brother's a starring role. Your sisters are involved. Your mom's in it. What's it like working with everyone in this intimate setting?
It's so exciting. Some days it felt like Thanksgiving, where it's like, okay, everybody has to bring your dish to the table.
Just with a few cameras watching.
With a few cameras.
And you're the boss now with all this, right?
We made this as a community. Not only my family, but there's so many incredible families tied to the legacy of this work and in the tradition in which we're working. And we wanted to kind of honor all of them and show the world that, families can work together and make something loving.
You also talk about how honoring the original play was very important to you. Talk about that a little.
Yeah, there's an incredible legacy of Black art that we're tapping into with this play. Not only the 1987 version that actually starred Samuel L. Jackson, but there's a 2022 version directed by LaTanya Richardson Jackson, and there's been so many amazing iterations and so many Black artists that have been a part of this work, and we wanted to honor all of them and put our names next to them with reverence.
And this is all about family, and I know for me, my grandfather so inspired me in everything in life, and in this case, your late grandfather inspired you to make this film.
Yeah. How? And the film in so many ways is about confronting parts of yourself, parts of your identity, parts of your family that maybe you're not as attuned to. And my grandfather was somebody who passed when I was really young, but in many ways has been guiding my life after his death. And it's been a strong connection to him in making this film.
Wow.
That's really incredible because that is absolutely something that Gio and I both talk about offline, about feeling connected to grandparents who have passed. But you also, it really is when you feel like the universe is speaking to you.
Yeah.
You dedicate this to your mom and Mama Pauletta. I mean, when you talk about Denzel Washington, but at home, there was this strong woman raising these kids, and you guys have done incredible things. What does this mean to dedicate it to your mama?
Well, and when the film ends, it says for mama. And obviously that's recognizing my mom and how much she's meant to me and how she's made so many opportunities available to me. But it's more trying to speak to that dynamic, that relationship. We all come from a mother who's come from a mother who come from a mother. So there's this long line of women that made these opportunities available to us. And I just wanted to honor those women, that long line of women whose labor, whose love, whose care poured into us and made us who we are.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a look that we have.
Papa Boy Charles brought that piano into the house. Now, I'm supposed to build on what they left me. Can't do nothing with that piano, letting it sit up there in the house. That'd be like if I let the watermelons sit out there and rot. I'd be a fool. Okay, now, if you say to me, boy, Willie, I'm using that piano. I give out lessons on it, that help me pay my rent or whatever, then that'd be something else. I'd have to go on and say, well, Bunny's using that piano. She building on it.
All right, so you're watching your brother there, John David. He said putting his performance in your hands gave him more confidence.
Wow. He didn't tell that to me.
Really? So how does that feel hearing that?
It's amazing. It's amazing. You want to work with people that you trust, who you have a shared language with, and
not usually siblings, though.
I know, but your big brother. It's like that's a person who you emulated him for so long. So getting to be at work with him and make something with him and
be in charge.
And be in charge.
And wow, he sounds like your dad.
He does.
Right?
It would be scary when when you're in high school and you call the house and he picks up and you're like, oh my, wait, am I in trouble right now?
Right. We don't have much time left, but Samuel L. Jackson, you're part of the original play too. What was it like working with with him?
Was like an uncle figure to all of us on set. You know, he's somebody who's so generous and so much experience with this material. So just having him there was like incredible experience.
Malcolm Washington, congratulations on everything. The film getting a ton of buzz. So great to have you in on GMA this morning. We appreciate it too. And coming up here, skincare advice as the seasons change, why winter is the perfect time to treat dark spots. Dr. Whitney Bowe is in the house joining us next.
Back now on GMA, and we have called in our favorite skincare expert for advice as the seasons change. Board-certified dermatologist Dr. Whitney Bowe is here to help with dry skin and offer up a suggestion for treating dark spots since we're not in the sun as much this time of year. Important little hack here. Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Bowe.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start with those dry patches of skin. Most of us are dealing with it right now.
If you're noticing dry patches on the face, it could be the sign of a damaged skin barrier. So here's what you need to do. You want to simplify your routine. You want to stick to a gentle, creamy cleanser followed by a moisturizer, and you just want to use those two products morning and night for 2 weeks. You want to add a cool mist humidifier to your bedroom, turn that baby on before you go to bed every night for those 2 weeks. And last, guys, you really want to avoid any potentially irritating ingredients. So things like essential oils, exfoliating acids, makeup removing wipes, those can actually prevent your damaged barrier from healing.
Oh, important to know. And depending on what's going on, you say you have a helpful hack of sitting in the shower?
So, guys, if you notice, if the dry patches are around the corners of the nose, if they're in your eyebrows, that could be a sign of something called seborrheic dermatitis, which is actually caused in part by a yeast that lives on our skin. So I do recommend trying an anti-dandruff shampoo as a face wash twice a day. If it doesn't get better, see your derm. We have prescription strength that can work a little better. Absolutely worth a shot at home.
Okay, that's good to know. What if none of this works?
So if none of that works, guys, if you have a dry patch and it's stubborn, see your dermatologist, right? It could be eczema. It could be a precancerous lesion. It could be a cancer brewing on the skin. Those are so much easier to treat if we just catch them early. So just better safe than sorry.
Absolutely better if we catch them early. And moving on to the dark spots, because we were talking about this, a special kind of exfoliator because it's cold. We're not out there in the sun.
So if you have dark spots, before you invest in expensive lasers, chemical peels, I always say start with skincare. So two of the most effective ingredients for treating dark spots are going to be vitamin C and alpha hydroxy acid. So vitamin C is what I consider a daily skincare staple. You want to get that on the skin once a day. But if you're new to vitamin C, I do recommend a little patch test, just one small spot. Make sure you can tolerate it. Alpha hydroxy acid's amazing for brightening dark spots, but you want to use those at night, and more is not better. 2 to 3 times a week max, and then sunscreen in the morning.
Okay, that's good to know because I've accidentally overdosed with my exfoliator.
We all have
before. And okay, so winter dry skin. This is when I forget what it's called, but you just lather it all up, where it's like the buffing or
slugging.
Slugging, yes. How do you feel about slugging to get extra moisture?
All about layering. I think you can slug if you're not acne prone. But I'm just about those extra layers. You know, a serum, a moisturizer. Cool mist humidifier.
Some Vaseline.
Vaseline for some people if you're not acne prone. If you don't get those clogged pores, then you can use Vaseline.
I go to bed, Dr. Bowe, looking like a glazed donut.
Okay.
That's my recommendation.
It works for some people, for
Thank you so much, Dr. Bowe.
Big thanks countdown to Thanksgiving, and Chef Daniel Sepsi is right here, the owner of the Hungry Gnome Catering and Baked Goods. And you've got these time-saving hacks and tips for a stress-free I'm so glad because we're hosting Thanksgiving, I was telling you.
I'm so excited for you.
I'm hoping to learn a lot here. So how about staying organized? Let's start with that.
So I think once you have everything cooked and then you're ready to serve, sometimes it gets stressful. What are we putting everything on? So I do that in advance. I make little Post-it notes.
Oh, you are so
organized. I put them on the platters. So I know, okay, stuffing's going here. Also, this way you don't forget something. I swear every holiday we used to forget something in the microwave. The corn was always left. So my mom could
all
vouch for
that work. And
exactly. So just get yourself organized, see what you have. Also, make sure it looks nice and it all kind of correlates. So that's a good organization tip.
The igloo, though, this is really interesting. What's this?
So I think the most stressful part of Thanksgiving is the time management and keeping everything warm. So this is going to act as a warming drawer.
Oh, so
you
smart.
can take your cooler, line it with aluminum foil, so you get that nice, conduction heat, and then line it with towels. And then when you seal this shut, something will stay warm in there for a few hours.
That is so smart. Okay, we have a viewer question now from Chad. Listen to this.
Hi, Danielle. I host Thanksgiving every year, and I never have enough room in my oven. I always struggle to keep my side dishes hot. Do you have any suggestions?
Okay, so this was it.
That was
igloo.
it.
Yeah.
I think your cooler is your best friend. You can even get those foam coolers. They're really inexpensive, and line that, and it'll really keep everything warm for quite a few hours.
So smart, so smart. Okay, you talk about preparing early and getting everything
Yes.
prepped. Gravy's a way to do that. Okay.
I feel like there's never enough gravy also, and I want to put it on the potatoes, on the turkey. I'm pouring it on everything. So it's nice to have extra made, and then you can just doctor it up with your turkey juices later on. So the way you would make it is just make a little standard roux. So that's equal parts butter and flour. That's going to be the thickening agent, makes it really flavorful. Saute some shallots also for some flavor. And then you put a little white wine just to brighten everything up, and turkey stock. Let that, you can buy this now in stores.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
actually very good. And let it simmer. It'll thicken, add some fresh herbs if you'd like, or whatever flavors you have going on in your turkey. You can put a little bit in the gravy. Then once that bird is done, pour the juices into your gravy and you're good to go. So make that ahead of time.
Yeah, so smart. Okay, we've got another viewer question now
great.
from Alexandra.
Hi, Danielle. Mashed potatoes is a must-have dish at our Thanksgiving table, but it's so much work to prep that day with all the other food. Do you have any quick hacks to make it faster?
Oh, okay.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
Everyone loves the potato sides, especially a classic mashed potato. You can actually do that in advance. I think a lot of people don't realize that. They think it'll be gummy or just taste reheated
Yeah, I wouldn't
later
think
on.
that you could do it in
You
advance.
can.
Okay.
So you can peel and cut and cook your potatoes until they're tender, then shock them in ice water and leave them in that bowl of ice water in your fridge. You can do it the day before. And then when you're ready to make the mashed potatoes, put them back in a pot, heat them up, mash them, add some hot milk, lots of butter. Butter is life. And then we'll have beautiful mashed potatoes. So you can actually pre-cook and blanch those potatoes.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
That's what I
Okay.
learned when working in hotels.
Sugar and dessert.
Yes, my favorite part.
I mean, yeah, exactly. You got the hungry gnome. So tell me about what you have prepped for this.
So I always like to have 4 different categories of desserts. We have a pumpkin one for Thanksgiving, an apple dessert, then a bar or a cookie like a brownie, and then something like a custard pie, a cream pie, or a cheesecake. Those are my 4 things that I always have on the Thanksgiving table. Then you can also zhuzh it up. If you buy something store-bought, it's okay. We can do a couple little things to make people think you made it. And one of those things is you can take cookie butter spreads, like a speculoos spread, and just melt it a little bit. And the warm
And then-
spices of
oh,
this,
that's so
you
smart.
can drizzle this on your apple pie. It is
Look how gorgeous
the
that
best
is.
flavor, let me tell you. You can put this on pumpkin pie also. You can also make infused whipped cream. So instead of the can, you can make it homemade. All it is heavy cream and a little bit of sugar, a little vanilla extract.
Perfect.
And thicken it.
And we've got all those tips right now at that QR code and our website, goodmorningamerica.com. Danielle,
Check it out, guys.
thank you so much.
All right, Danielle from the Hungry Gnome brought
Feeding
out
us?
some snacks.
Yeah. Wow.
Unbelievable.
What is it? The rosemary honey biscuit?
Wow.
Come on now.
And we love a
If you
biscuit.
order it online, we ship direct to your door.
Boom.
Love it. There you go.
ABC News Live weekend programming. This guy's got it, and we'll all see you back here tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.